Alright, hello everyone. Last night, Wuthering Waves released a story trailer for their next update coming up called To the Finale. So it seems like 2.6 is going to be the end of Rinascita, maybe? I don't know why else it would be titled this, but let's go ahead and give this a watch and see what is going on here. I haven't seen it yet, so we're going to see. Arthea. Frover.
Shadows open up their wings like butterflies, creeping in where silence dies. When they kiss the ground, the night will fall.
Alright, we're kind of getting a recap so far for Lova, Lupa. Dude, the animation looks amazing. Augusta, here we go. Oh my god, it's Brant! What is everyone looking at? Dude, are we like getting ready for war? Wait, was that? Oh my god, what the? Galbrina? Hello? The wings? Phoebe, Carlotta! Hey, Dracona! You did come back. So the Dark Tide is here. That looks like the Dark Tide has been released. Oh my god, Rover splitting the sea again. Oh, that's sick. The switch between the two. Alright, so we saw 2 of the new resonators. Make that 3. Okay, let's go through this real quick. I'm gonna go ahead and just mute it for this. First of all, animation, top notch. Like, dude, this looks amazing. Can we get a Wuthering Waves anime, please? But yeah, we kind of get like a recap here of what's been going on. So Cardathea, then we get Rolova real quick, and then we get Lupa in the arena, and then we cut to Augusta as she's walking away from everything. So here we go. This is like where all the new stuff's starting. So we cut back to the Order's Church with all the horns blaring. This is the church, right? It's not the Sky Palace. No, this is the church because there's the seat and stuff. So yeah, this is in Rinascita. This is the church. So all the horns are blaring. Are they like signaling the arrival of the Dark Tide? Because yeah, Brant and all of them, they're all reacting to it. Cantarella, they're seeing it coming in the sky. You see the shadow here over Zanny. This is a little interesting. The fact that Rover's standing in the middle, he's kind of like he's preparing to fight the Dark Tide, but at the same time, the way this is shot is making it seem like he's the one bringing it here. You know what I mean? Like, he's the one who's brought the Dark Tide here. Like, the way this is shot, that's what it looks like. But we know that he's here to fight it. But like, I don't know, the way this is shot, it makes it seem like he's the cause for it being here. Which maybe that's how it goes. Maybe because of Rover's interference, the Dark Tide ends up arriving. Here we get a shot of Yuno. This is like the only time she's in the trailer too. She's like standing before a fire or a light. That's interesting. Maybe this is where she's at down here. You can kind of see this fire down here. Maybe she's doing some kind of like ritual to prevent the Dark Tide from arriving. But even though it looks like it has arrived here, I'm assuming that this is what this is up here. It's not just a storm. This is supposed to signify the Dark Tide itself. Here, this is forgive me if I mispronounce his name. Xing Yuan, I think is how you say his name. Xing Yuan. If I mispronounced it, I'm very sorry. But I think it's Xing Yuan. But he's one of the new resonators. And correct me if I'm wrong. Isn't this the Isn't he where the end of 2.5 took place? Isn't Fenrico right back here? Because if this is that area, why is he here? Hello, Galbrina. We'll get to you here in a second. Yeah, I think Jing Yuan, why is he here? That's what this place reminds me of. Like, I don't think the sides, like this part, these parts here are the same, but like the structure of the platform, like, I'm pretty sure this is where Fenrico is it not? So it's interesting why he would be here. So I guess, does this mean he's showing up in the next patch? That'd be cool. I'm excited to see him. But yeah, like, that's what this area reminds me of. I could be wrong. This might not be the same area, but that's definitely what it looks like. And then we get to Galbrina, who, first of all, dope. This is super cool. The wings, she's got the one black wing and then an energy wing of fire. Dude, she's going to be a super cool character. Her animations are going to go crazy. I wonder if she has like an ult, like if her ult's like an install or a new form where you can like fly around with her wing, like glide around in an area around you from where you activate it. Kind of like how Cantarella floats around in her like water domain thing. That'd be kind of dope. That'd be kind of dope. She has a pistol. She has a pistol, so pistol fusion. Is that what we're gonna be seeing here from Galbrina? Pistol fusion? Nah, she looks super dope. I'm excited for her, but it also looks like she is in Septimont, because this back here, this area kind of looks like where you meet the troop, you know, the troop where you deliver your Sonata caskets. Kind of looks like that area, but it also could be that area where the Nightmare Kelpie, that's what I call him at least, Nightmare Kelpie, is. You know, that like bluish area has that one tower that falls over. That's what it kind of looks like as well. So this definitely looks like Septimont. I don't think this is a new area. Maybe this is a new area that'll get introduced in 2.6, but I think this might be an area that we already can go to. That's what it reminds me of, at least. So yeah, but then we cut back. We're back in Raguna. And yeah, there's just discords everywhere. Everyone's fighting. Brant, Rosia, Phoebe. Wait, what? Is Phoebe just... Hold on, no. Get back to that. Let's see if we can get a good pause. There's female rover right there. Phoebe's just having the time of her life during this fight for some reason. Is Brant also smiling? If Phoebe's smiling, then Brant probably is too. Yeah, that's Frover. Yeah, look at him. Brant cutting a smile. So Brant and Phoebe are just smiling while fighting the Dark Tide. That's interesting. Then we get Male Rover and Carlotta. Carlotta is not smiling. She is locked in. She's trying to make sure no one dies here. And then we get Chacona. We can't really get a good look at her. But yeah, everyone's here. Are we going to have another Avengers Assemble moment? Resonators Resonate moment here with everyone showing up? That'd be kind of dope. I mean, it would make sense for everyone to show up to kind of help fight against the Dark Tide. And then this shot right here, this is awesome, dude. We had that scene of Rover cutting the, or not ocean, but like that entire water-filled area in 2.5, and now he does it here again with cutting all the water that just enveloped him in the city. Like, dude, that's super dope. Rover's just aura farming. Then this is super cool with them flipping between male Rover and female Rover. That's super dope. Really like that. But no, overall, this is a really good trailer. I really liked it. I'm excited. So yeah, it does seem like 2.6 is... Oh yeah, and then we get Chisa. She gives off a little smile, and... We seen this area before? This looks like it could be Septimont, like the inner city. You know, like the ruins where you did the Protect the Banner event. Maybe this is where that's at? It's very green. Like it's green like a Jinzhou. You know, like that area with all the abandoned buildings. Maybe it could be like that. 'Cause this kind of looks like one of those areas from Jinzhou. You know, the abandoned buildings that are like covered in greenery and stuff because they've been abandoned. I feel like I've said abandoned way too many times in the past minute. But maybe this is just a whole new area. But yeah, I wonder if this is trying to signify that Chisa will show up after everything's happened, you know, like after all the events have happened and the dark tide has been dealt with, or whether or not we actually repel it. The after story or the after events will continue with Chisa. Maybe Chisa's like the introduction to the next nation we're going to be going to, which makes sense because her design does not fit anything that we've seen from anyone else so far. Because like Galbrina looks like she could be from Rinascita. Her Septimont, her design still looks pretty similar. Xing Yuan, he looks like he's from Jinzhou, so his design doesn't look all that crazy. But Chisa's design does not match Rinascita, Septimont, Jinzhou, Mount Firmament, Black Shore. She does not fit anything that we've seen so far. So it would make sense if she's like the introduction to the new nation that we're going to be going to in 3.0 or maybe 2.8. I don't know. 2.7. It seems kind of weird that 2.6 is the finale or marked as the finale when we still have Galbrina, Xing Yuan, and Chisa. So it's like, you know, maybe we're going to be going back to other areas, or maybe that these guys are coming to Septimont, Rinascita, Raguna to arrive and be featured in some stories, because like, who knows? I mean, I could see us going back to Jinzhou to see whatever stories coming up with Xing Yuan, but it seems like he's with Fenrico in this shot. I still think this is where Fenrico is, so it's like interesting. Like, I really do wonder how these characters are gonna get brought into the story at this point. Especially if this is the finale, if they're gonna be showing up at like the end times. But yeah, no, this seems crazy. It seems like we are in for a patch when it comes to the next story. But let me know down below what you guys thought about this trailer, what you guys thought about it. Super dope. I really liked it. I want a Wuthering Waves anime now. But yeah, with that being said, I will see you all next time, probably with a new team showcase video here very soon. So be on the lookout for that. So God bless, happy gaming, and I will see you all next time. Peace out.